Hey guys, so today I am super excited to share with you a little real food challenge that we are doing here at Thomas Cuisine. I was asked to come up with something a little fun for our executive leadership team. And so we're doing what's called Make It In-House. And I asked all of our leaders to go into their home, into their pantry, and try to find something that they typically buy in a wrapper or a package and make it from scratch instead of buying it. So what I'm gonna do today is try to recreate these little organic snack bars. This is something that I might buy for my son. I am not really using a recipe. We just kind of grab some ingredients from the kitchen. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 cups of dates that have been soaked in warm water to kind of get softened, and I'm going to put those into our food processor. Next, I'm gonna add the rest of our wet ingredients. We have about 1.5 cups of pumpkin, 1/2 cup of beet juice, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We have 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a nice pulse, and it's gonna come out a little bit like a paste. Once I get everything mixed together and incorporated from the food processor, I'm gonna dump the wet ingredients into this large mixing bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some hemp hearts, some dried apple pieces, some crunched up beet chips, some high protein organic oats, and then I have 2 teaspoons of baking soda and about 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Some sprouted oat flour. I know I didn't list off every measurement here, but the full recipe for these bars is in the caption below. Okay, so now I have everything mixed up in this giant bowl, and what I'm gonna do is dump it out onto our sheet pan. I have sprayed a little bit of nonstick spray on a piece of parchment paper to ensure those bars aren't going to stick. You're gonna go ahead and pop it in the oven at 350 and cook until the edges are golden brown, but it's still soft in the middle, so about 10 to 12 minutes. You wanna be careful not to overbake these because you do wanna maintain that nice soft texture. After the bars come out, you're gonna let them completely cool, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut them into squares, bars. So as you can see, we had a little bit of a color change in the oven there. The bars kind of turned more pumpkin-y rather than beet. So if I really wanted to get that kind of purple red color, I think what I would do next time is add some actual beetroot powder. But the texture looks pretty good, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I will say the texture is pretty nice. Mine are still a little bit warm, but it's got that nice gummy kind of consistency on the inside. It actually baked up a little bit more like a bread as opposed to a date bar. So not a fail. Let's see what someone else thinks. So I was able to steal Alex from our finance department here to do a taste test between the store-bought bar and then the one that you just saw us make in-house. Alex, what did you think?
Well, I don't like things very sweet. The one that you baked has a much more natural taste, and you can tell that the ingredients in it are much cleaner. And the texture of this one was a lot more fluffy, and it didn't feel as processed.
All right, thank you so much, Alex. I'm very excited to see if anyone at home likes to do this challenge. Again, our executive leadership team is taking it on. So if you try a recipe at home, please drop a comment and a picture in the chat. Looking forward to seeing what everyone likes to do.
Tastes like it was, actually, wait, let me rethink this. Do I just eat?
Or we just do another clip, it's fine.
Paris, you're making my life. This one tastes so much cleaner. I can't do this with Paris smiling behind the camera.